Torres is silent and it's heavily affecting the price of XRP. My biggest fear is we get nothing today and this weekend we crumble even further. But sailors out there saying, you know what? I don't care. I'm buying the dip. 2 billion worth of dip buying, along with a huge crypto proponent supporting Kamala Harris. Uh-oh, naughty language warning. And by the way, everyone, happy Friday. What's not happening is the price of XRP and my fears regarding Torres. But your comments come first. Drop me something hot, something spicy. Maybe I'll share it in the next video. Relevancy helps. Not a patient person says, the reason that the market is down is because of Judge Torres eating shit and not making a ruling. Can't believe someone like her has the power to destroy and ruin lives. Her irresponsibility is causing uncertainty in the market. The worst part about the Torres thing is that she has 0 deadlines. Could you imagine if your job gave you 0 deadlines? Now wait, just hold up. Think about this, and we're going to get to the rest of it, okay? What is so different on how Judge Torres views the penalty yesterday regarding today or last week? Has anything really changed since summary judgment? It's been over a year. And if it takes you that long to make a choice, maybe you're not the right person to be making those choices. Mayor Vic Stiles says, please stop. Please stop talking about the bleeding of XRP. Scott the Brit says, I would not advise to go to London. Crime rate has gone crazy. Bitcoin's in at 64,949. XRP deep in the red. If we don't get Torres action today, I am definitely fearful for the weekend. But hey, more buying ops like Sailor. We're going to get to his crazy story. 57.2 is the price of XRP. Sol at 163. BNB's at least in the green for the last 24 hours. ETH is 31.48, a pretty big pullback. And the ETFs didn't do jack shite as well for ETH. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin bet. That's right. The crazy whale meister himself, Sailor, is going to be adding even more. MicroStrategy added 12,222 BTC in quarter 2, worth over 800 million, but that ain't shit. The plan firms to invest another 2 billion in BTC, bolstering the holdings by 15%. MicroStrategy revealed it added 11 million in Bitcoin in July. They were buying near the top, everyone. At press time, Bitcoin development company held an overall 226,000 BTC at a total cost of 8.3. So with them adding another 2 billion, they would have over 10 billion in BTC. I've got that announcement from MicroStrategy because, as always, any article you see in this video will be linked where everyone in the description below. Check it out if you want to read it. All right, 3 reasons why Coinbases don't care. Crypto markets muted amidst the sell-off in equity markets. Yeah. It wasn't just crypto that pulled back quite heavily. Equity markets pulled back as well. Now the thing in the crypto markets that's stirring some controversy, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Former Upbit CEO defends XRP decision and endorses Kamala Harris for president, even though the crypto community ain't happy. So JP Theriot said, you know what? I'm backing Kamala. And people are like, but bro, you're a crypto guy and we know she's anti-crypto. He's like, look, we backed XRP. The decision was right. I'm backing Kamala. The decision is right. And I got to just say out there, okay? For a lot of people out there, crypto is not going to be something you vote on, right? It's not a platform you vote on. You're not going to ignore the 99 other things that candidate stands for if it's against what you believe in, but if it's only good for crypto, right? I mean, let's just put it out there. What if Uncle Adolf was running for president, right? My name is Klaus. You know where I'm from, right? Nationality-wise. But Uncle Adolf is running, and Uncle Adolf is like, yo, I'm pro-crypto, I'm pro-XRP, I'm pro-BTC, I'm pro-ETH. I think a lot of people would be like, okay, that's good, but we know you've done some naughty things, and yeah, I don't think we want you as our El Presidente. So I really don't have a problem with this because people do vote on a bunch of different things. I know there are a lot of people out there voting on bodily rights. There are a lot of people out there voting on economic issues. There's a lot of people out there voting on geopolitical and global tension issues as their primary. So I get it. My guy here, former Upbit guy, you know, saying, hey, look, I like Kamala and everyone's freaking out. But A, the dude's got his choice, and B, there's many reasons to vote for a person. Just throwing it out there. All politicians suck. Don't believe me? Why is the world so fucked up right now? What political party in any country of any of you watching right now has done anything to create sustained good? No. It's always like a pendulum swinging. Shit goes good and then it goes bad. It goes good and then it goes bad. That means shit ain't getting fixed. What I'm worried about, yeah, it's up on the screen right now. XRP at 57.2. We went right through that 60-cent mark. We started getting a little bit of pump last night, and I was happy, and I was like, oh, we're going to get back to 60, and oh, that was the resistance point. Let's take it on over to the candlesticks and drop it on down to the 15-minute. I find the 15-minute candles give me the best view short term with a little bit of intermediate tail. Look at this right here. Bouncing up at 56 cents, but look at this. Each bottom is getting lower and lower and lower and lower and stair-stepping. Now, the concerns I have is that if we zoom out even more, we start looking at this going, well, wait a minute. Is the Torres pump above 60 over? Is there not enough retail money to keep it going? I've listened to a whole bunch of you out there in the comments that have said, yo, I'm buying. Sailor's buying. XRP is sub 60 cents, but the market isn't buying. They're not buying enough to keep that floor there. And we know what the deal is. The market is like, dude, you really think we can keep just cashing in that dry powder waiting for Torres? No, after a while, that action is going to wear out. And I hope we get some amazing good news today that just totally 180s the market. Because if we go into the weekend with no Torres action, and these candlesticks keep printing themselves, kind of touching and touching and touching lower. Speaking of touching, touch the subscribe button. Touch the like button. Touch yourself if on this Friday you ain't got a friend to play with you. Hey, it's cool, man. We like everyone here. But that's the fear. No Torres, nothing good in global macros, and we go into a weekend where we could see even more price erosion. Because all of us watching and listening right now know that if Torres does not issue something during business hours today, there ain't no way homegirl is going to announce it on a Saturday or Sunday. So when it comes to voting, I really don't care who you vote for. What I really care about is making the countries in the world better. And let's be honest here. Every country is stacking up debt. Every country is getting more partisan, where you've got people on this side and you got people on this side, and there are no moderates in the middle. We've seen media out there push everything from this side to that side. So with the former Upbit guy saying, yo, I'm back in Kamala, I'm not going to get mad at the guy. I might call him stupid. I might say you're a moron. But you know what? We all have our reasons for what we do. And there's a lot of people out there that simply don't vote on one thing. What is my priority right now when it comes to voting? Economy. Because I think from economy, you derive a lot of things. So that's the way I'm voting this year. Now, if the economy was super, super good, would I be voting about the economy? Probably not, because I'd be like, yo, you guys did a great job with it, but no one has. And I think that's what we're all starting to realize. We're all pawns in this big game. And we feel even more like pawns because we have less control, because we're seeing someone like Torres have such a heavy impact on a globally marketed, globally available item. And that's just wrong. It's the same thing with Gare Bear, right? If Gare Bear were to come out today on a Friday, and oh, fuck would I be pissed, man. I straight up would probably start binge drinking and getting X-faded here soon enough. If Gare Bear came out and was like, yo, going after XRP, secondary sales, fuck y'all. Dude, the whole market would shit itself. And how is that fair to people in England that have nothing to do with the SEC? What about those of you watching in Canada? You don't give a fuck about what Gary does, but it would affect the price of your holdings. This whole idea of one person being so powerful that they can affect prices the way they do is just absolutely disgusting. Especially when we keep seeing that these one person, all suck. They all suck. Think about this, okay? Have you ever had a problem at home? Have you ever had a problem at work? Let's just pretend the problem at work is there's a constant breakage of a certain thing. You keep scratching stuff, right? You keep scratching stuff. And, you have a little meeting and the boss goes, we got to fix our scratches here because things are getting out of control and we're losing a lot. So then scratches start going down a little bit. But then after a while, it kind of rears its ugly head again, doesn't it? And they're like, look, we got to have another meeting regarding scratches and quality control. We're letting too many things slip out the back door. And then things get better, right? Redo rates start going down, and then all of a sudden it picks back up because you're not fixing shit. You're playing whack-a-mole. You know what fixing stuff is? Fixing is, here's a problem, here's a solution. Guess what? That problem doesn't exist anymore. But the problem we're facing now regarding debt building up is something we've been all dealing with for a long time. Political tension split on both sides is something we're all dealing with over and over and over again. So nothing is getting better. So I don't give a shit if he's voting for Kamala. I don't care if he's voting for Trump. All I know is that you and me are both thinking the same exact thing. We're not fucking any better than where we were 20 years ago. We're still in this shitstorm mess where everything is getting more expensive. People are dumber than fucking hell. Partisan politics is splitting the shit out of countries and people and families. When the Rona happened, we were banning things that were good for you health-wise. We're all fucked, everyone. So you know what? Vote for whoever the fuck you want. But you know what I'm thinking? Let's just get a whole new system and start this shit all over. Nothing that a whole bunch of bleach, gasoline, and some matches couldn't fix, right, everyone? But I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open today. I'm going to be that guy who's sitting there constantly just refreshing his feed. Oh, I got to scroll down, right? Got to keep refreshing my feed, waiting for Twitter to see if Torres has happened. I'm going to keep checking charts all day long. So even if I'm not bringing you videos, I am constantly glued into what's going on with crypto. So that's my Friday and how it's going to play out. How's your Friday going to play out? Hopefully it's Freaky fucking Friday. Get that lube, get those safe words ready, and I'll catch you cool cats later. Choo-choo, bitches.